Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm gonna teach you guys how to make an electric compass. Okay, this is kind of easy. You just need a few pieces of plywood. This is 2 millimeter thick plywood that I'll be using. This one I cut a rectangle, 195 millimeters by 27 millimeters. I don't know if you can see that. The 195 millimeters. So this one is a rectangle of 85 millimeters by 50 millimeters, but I'm going to make a hole at the center of a square 50 millimeters by 50 millimeters. Well, you can also add this template, but it's not a compulsory factor, so I'm just doing it to make my work look so cool. So I'm gonna cut this out right now. Yeah, so now I have this cut off. I'm gonna discard that. Now I'm gonna join this to this. Yeah, so I've secured this junction here, but as you can see, it's a bit shaky. So I'm gonna have to make that stronger with a triangle, which I'll make by cutting this square in half. Okay, so I got the two pieces of my square cut, and now I'm just gonna attach them here at the upper and lower sections. Okay, so I've secured this at the upper and lower sections, like I said, and I kind of give the edges a little smoothing with the sandpaper. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach this motor here. This is a handmade gear motor that I got from an AC motor that is in an air conditioner, and this motor I found in a laptop DVD. So if you want to learn how to make this video, please, how to make this, you let me know in the comment section below so I can make a separate video on this. Okay, so I'm gonna attach it here, and remember, you're gonna need a kind of a headset to do all these things. You mustn't use super glue, but I think super glue is just kind of faster, so that's what I'm using. So okay, so now I've attached the motor to this area. Remember, this is a hole that I made out of a square that I made out of, yeah, of a square of 50 millimeters by 50 millimeters. So yeah, so I'm gonna attach this tire. Like I said, I got it from a traveling bag that I wrapped it in timing belts from my dad's car. So I'm gonna use super glue to attach this too. Yeah, so now that I got the motor attached, let's test it out to be sure that everything is working fine before we continue to the next stage, which is quite easy. So connect the terminals and voila, it works. Reverse polarity, and it works. Now for the next stage, every compass has a sharp end that you actually put into the paper. So we're going to reproduce this in our own compass because it shouldn't be an exception. Well, this is a pin I got out of an old divider that I don't use anymore. As you can see, I got it out of here. So I use this particular divider because it has a gap. Yeah, I use this divider just because it has this hole, this spacing at the center that I can easily slide my 2 millimeter thick plywood into. It actually makes it look like a claw. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna attach this to this end, and then we'll go to the final stage. Yo guys, yeah, so if you notice, there is a second wheel behind the drive wheel, and I actually added that wheel because I had some problems when I was moving the whole vehicle with just this wheel. It kept tilting forwards and backwards, and it was just some kind of shit, so it needed more stability, so I added this. And if you notice, I changed the motor from that DVD motor to the DVD motor I got from a laptop to a regular DVD motor, and that was because that motor from the laptop, I don't think it could take up to 9 volts. It got burnt after some tests. So the area, this is a junction, the kind of jig I made for the extra wheel, and I made a kind of seat for the battery so that the battery wouldn't just have to be pulled along while the stuff is rotating. But besides that, everything looks real good, and I used a simple method of attachments of the pen or pencil or even a marker. You can use a marker on this thing. I just use the rubber band setup so that I can easily adjust it sideways without having to, stress myself. So let's see how this thing works. So as you can see, the electric compress kind of makes a perfect circle. I mean, like, just look at the edges. It's even better than I expected. It's nice, and it got it accurately, evenly distributed circle. This is real nice. And the good thing about this shit is that you can adjust the radius to any radius you want. And just to let you guys know, to attach the rubber band, all you have to do is just get a simple regular rubber band, fold it in half. You get your pen, pencil, marker, whatever you want to do. Fix it in here. Pass this through here, and then, oh yeah, you just pass it through here. Simple to attach, and maybe you would like to make a better setup for holding up the battery, because mine isn't that good. I mean, this is just a little bracket, but you know, generally I think this is a real cool build, and I'm happy with it. Okay, now don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or any video you want me to make, you can leave it down in the comment section below.